Visual, cinematic shots of a private jet hangar. The doors open to reveal a line of shimmering vehicles. Soft, bass-heavy, orchestral music. Narrator, they say money can't buy happiness, but it can certainly buy a seat in a cabin so silent you can hear your own heartbeat. In our previous episode, we looked at the giants of the industry, but the world of opulence is vast. There are names you know, and there are names whispered only in the halls of billionaire retreats. Today, we are diving into part 2 of our countdown. We aren't just looking at transportation. We are looking at investment-grade art, from the electric revolution in America to the V12 heritage of Italy. These are the cars that define status in 2026. This is the continuation of the zenith of opulence. 201, for 30 number 11, the 2026 Cadillac Celestiq visual, the ultra-long silhouette of the Celestiq moving through a neon-lit Detroit. Narrator, at number 11, we have the rebirth of an American legend, the Cadillac Celestiq. For decades, Cadillac was the standard of the world, and with the Celestiq, they are reclaiming that crown. The build. This isn't mass-produced. Each Celestiq is hand-fabricated in a specialized craft center. No, two are identical. The tech. The dashboard is a single 55-inch pillar-to-pillar HD display. But the real magic is the smart glass roof. It uses suspended particle device technology to allow each of the 4 passengers to set the level of transparency above their own head. The drive, it's fully electric, whisper quiet, and features Ultra Cruise, allowing for hands-free driving in 95% of scenarios. It is the boldest statement America has made in a century. For 31, 7 o'clock number 12, the 2026 Ferrari Purosangue visual, the red stallion roaring through the Italian Alps. Narrator, purists screamed when Ferrari announced an SUV, but then they saw the Purosangue, and the world went silent. The heart, unlike its competitors who use turbos, Ferrari kept the soul alive with a naturally aspirated 6.5 LV12. It screams to 8,250 RPM. The doors, they call them welcome doors. The rear doors are rear-hinged suicide doors, opening electrically to reveal a cabin that feels like a jet fighter's cockpit wrapped in Hermes leather. Luxury meets speed. It is the only SUV that handles like a supercar. It doesn't just take you to your destination. It makes you arrive with your adrenaline at an all-time high. 701. 930 number 13. The 2026 Aston Martin Lagonda Vision visual. A futuristic, sleek sedan with gold accents and wool carpets. Narrator, at 13, we look at the return of the Lagonda nameplate. Aston Martin's sub-brand is dedicated to zero-emission luxury. The interior. Forget leather. The Lagonda uses hand-woven British wool and silk. It feels more like a high-end London hotel suite than a car. Design philosophy. Because it's electric, there is no engine bay. The cabin is pushed forward, creating more legroom than a long wheelbase limousine. It's a radical departure from the traditional long hood look, signaling a new era of elegance. 931 to 12 o'clock number 14, the 2026 Genesis Neoland visual, the majestic, dark-colored Genesis SUV with its pivoting front seats. Narrator, South Korea has officially entered the ultra-luxury chat. The Genesis Neoland is a masterclass in reductive design. The radiance, it features an Ondol heating system inspired by traditional Korean floor heating. The heat radiates through the dashboard, door panels, and floors. The sound, the audio system is a sound architecture where speakers are placed based on the acoustics of the room, not just stuck in the doors. The doors, there are no B-pillars. When the coach doors open, the entire side of the car is an open invitation to a lounge of purple silk and dark wood. 1201 to 1430 number 15. The 2026 Maserati Quattroporte Folgore visual, the Italian sedan gliding along the Amalfi Coast. Narrator, at 15, we have the Folgore, Maserati's word for lightning. This is the all-electric evolution of the Quattroporte. The soundscape. Maserati knew an electric car shouldn't be silent if it's Italian. They've engineered a digital roar that mimics the vibration of a V8. Sustainable opulence. The interior features Econo, a material made from recycled fishing net recovered from the ocean, yet it feels as soft as silk. It proves that being greened doesn't mean losing your soul. 14:31 to 17 o'clock. Number 16. The 2026 Lamborghini Lanzador Visual, a high-clearance, two-door GT that looks like a spaceship. Narrator: Lamborghini calls this an Ultra GT. It's for the billionaire who wants to go skiing in St. Moritz, but wants the ground clearance of an SUV and the power of a Huracan. Performance: over 1,300 horsepower from a tri-motor setup. It's a literal lightning bolt. Versatility: the rear space is surprisingly large. You can fit custom-made Lamborghini luggage or even a surfboard. It is the ultimate active luxury vehicle for the young elite. 1701 to 1930. Number 17. The 2026 Hispano-Suiza Carmen Sagrera Visual, a hypercar with retro-futuristic curves and massive rear winglets. Narrator: this is for the person who finds a Bugatti too common. The Hispano-Suiza is a Spanish legend reborn. The craft: the design is inspired by the 1938 Dubonnet Xenia. It's Art Deco on wheels. Exclusivity: each car is tailored to the point where the owner can choose the scent of the interior leather. It's a 1,100 horsepower electric beast that looks like it belongs in a museum. 1931 to 2130. Number 18. The 2026 Lucid Gravity Grand Touring Visual, the SUV driving through a redwood forest with its massive glass canopy. Narrator: Lucid has proven they can beat Tesla in range, but with the Gravity, they are beating the world in spatial luxury. The view: the glass canopy is seamless. Sitting in the back feels like you are floating in a bubble. The frunk lifestyle: the front trunk is so large it has been designed to be used as a seat. You can park at the beach, open the hood, and sit inside your car to watch the sunset. 21:31 to 24 o'clock. Number 19. The 2026 Bugatti Tourbillon Visual, the mesmerizing mechanical clockwork instrument cluster. Narrator: we are nearing the end. The Bugatti Tourbillon is the successor to the Chiron, and it is a masterpiece of mechanical engineering. The instrument cluster: in a world of screens, Bugatti went the other way. The gauges are made by Swiss watchmakers. They are skeletonized, made of titanium and sapphire, and remain stationary while the steering wheel rotates around them. The engine: a V16 hybrid. It sounds like a choir of angels and demons. It is the most expensive production car in the world for a reason. 24:01 to 26 minutes and 30 seconds. Number 20. The 2026 Pagani Utopia Roadster Visual, the intricate gear shifter, and the exposed carbon fiber of the Pagani. Narrator: finally, at number 20, we have the Pagani Utopia. Horacio Pagani doesn't make cars. He makes jewelry that goes 220 miles per hour, the manual touch. While the world goes automatic, Pagani offers a gated manual shifter that is a work of art in itself. The materials: Carbo titanium, a material so expensive and difficult to produce that only Pagani uses it. The soul: there are no screens in the Utopia, just analog dials and switches. It is a rebellion against the digital age, a tribute to the renaissance of the automobile. 26 minutes and 31 seconds to 27 minutes and 30 seconds. Conclusion. Narrator: from the screens of the Cadillac to the clockwork of the Bugatti. Luxury in 2026 is about choosing your own reality. Whether you want to save the planet in a Lagonda or burn gasoline in a Ferrari V12, the options have never been more breathtaking. Which of these 10 legends would you put in your garage? Let us know in the comments, and if you missed part 1, go check it out now. Don't forget to subscribe for your daily dose of the high life.